Soratki Pausel Aikoi Khwaigi Irabda Tinbirambi Ningthauzam Ningo Khomantem Ongbi Momon Devina Magi Nuksizaraba Imung Manu Sagai Natai Amadi Maruk Mapang Khwai Pumnama Pothadok Namlaga Haukibatang Tarani Thoi Ingen Gi Tara Humdoi Nipanba Leibak Pokpa Nimita Isorgi Kriyada Chongzakri Lakliba Tang Taratare Ingen Gi Tara Mapani Panba Nomaizim Nimita Asti Sanjay Lokot Jaraga Lakliba Tang Kunmanga Ingen Gi Kuntareni Panba Ningthaukaba Nimita Sora Thokle Numit Asida Laikidravagi Thawaina Isorgi Khuyada Nachikna Leizarunaba Ngamzaba Hirang Lerang Karada Kachagadauri Thoram Asida Ahal Laman Ima Iben Amadi Marumapang Singna Matam Chana Lembiratuna Saruk Yabiranaba Pausigi Kutangda Pauzinjari Paujenjari Basing Maisnam Ongbi Sanjyarani Devi Majanupi Kumantem Direndra Singh Majanupa Chandam Ongbi Suniti Devi Majanupi Kumantem Ramananda Singh Majanupa
Let's take a look at the top news headlines. Body of a village woman found from debris of Tupul landslide. Toll reaches 56, 5 still missing. Tengnoupal police seizes brown sugar worth ₹6 crore in international market. Arrest one youth. And monsoon session of Parliament set to begin from tomorrow. Presidential poll falls on first day of session. Hello and a very good evening. Welcome to MAMI TV English News Bulletin. I'm KABITA TONGBRAM. One body of a woman of Makwam village was recovered from amidst the debris of Tupul landslide today, mounting the death toll to 56, while 5 persons are still missing. Scorching heat. The woman whose body was found today has been identified as Thuisen Lui Gondaimi, 27. It may be mentioned that a total of 43 territorial army personnel were swept away by the landslide at Tupul Yard Railway Construction Camp at Marangjing Part 5 in Nonne district on June 29. So far, 42 of the personnel have been found. On the first day, 13 of the personnel were rescued. The bodies of 29 others were recovered and the number of missing personnel is only 1. Meanwhile, out of the 79 persons swept away by the landslide, 74 persons have been found. Out of the 74 persons, 18 were rescued. So far, 56 people lost their lives in the landslide, while 5 are still missing. A team of Tengnoupal District Police arrested a person along with 73 soft cases containing brown sugar estimated to be worth around ₹6 crore in the international market yesterday. According to police report, the arrested person has been identified as Khaijang Baite, 20, son of Boipu Baite of More Ward No. 1, Unit 2, Zalenfai, Part 2. The team of Tengnoupal police seized brown sugar worth around ₹6 crore 39 lakh and 60,000 from Khaijang coming in a Maruti Suzuki Ertiga during a checking operation at Tengnoupal police station checkpoint around 4 last afternoon. The arrested person along with the seized items has been handed over to Tengnoupal police station for further necessary legal action. The central government is gearing up for the upcoming monsoon session of the Parliament, which is all set to commence on July 18 and will conclude on August 12. During the session, the centre is ready to announce 24 bills, including the Cantonment Bill and the Multi-State Cooperative Societies Bill. Some of the other bills listed for introduction are the Coffee Promotion and Development Bill, the Development of Enterprises and Services Hubs Bill, which proposes to revise the Special Economic Zones Act 2005 and frame rules, the Geographical Indication of Goods, Registration and Protection Amendment Bill, the Warehousing Development and Regulation Amendment Bill, and the Competition Amendment Bill. In addition to 24 bills, a further 8 bills are already pending before both houses. Furthermore, the President and the Vice President are also set to be elected during this monsoon session. The first day of the session will see MPs voting for the presidential elections in the polling booths in Parliament, followed by counting of votes on July 21. An earthquake of magnitude 4.8 on the Richter scale hit Manipur, informed the National Center for Seismology (NCS). The depth of the earthquake was 94 km, which occurred at 11:42 p.m. on Saturday in the east-southeast of Moirang. Earlier on July 5, an earthquake of magnitude 3.7 on the Richter scale occurred in Assam. The depth of the earthquake was 35 km, which occurred at 11:03 a.m. in the morning. National Center for Seismology (NCS) is the nodal agency of the Government of India for monitoring earthquake activity in the country. Vice President of All Manipur Students Union (MSU), Laishram Athauba, has cautioned students and guardians against agents of private universities trying to woo students with promise of scholarships. A press meet was held in this regard at MSU office today, attended by representatives of KABITA Students Association (KSA). Addressing the media persons, Athauba said the advertisements of private universities assuring various facilities including scholarship cannot be trusted. Many students who were lured into the private universities are now facing problems as they failed to receive any of the facilities the universities had promised them. As such, he cautioned students and guardians against such fraudulent universities and their agents. Asserting that MSU will begin monitoring such universities, Athauba appealed to the students and guardians to research about the university before getting admission or to seek help from MSU to find out the truth about the university.
Manipur private university sing asigi advertise mayam ka toropa lagi counseling tonanaba honorable mayam ka thingna pasina maram orakanda emsuna kanu miyeng sanga kanda laba namthak toraga tatra mayam ka topa station da purakanda makoina pigini have a facility sing asa vividriba si lamdam asida lebiriba parents sing aduga lamdam asida lebiriba makha tamgodoriba mairoi singna hairiba university sing asi fazana identify to piraga noina identify to ngamdragasu MSU ki external affairs secretary lairi ado hairiba MSU da lakpirakanda paw phawbiraga MSU na fazana cooperation to minaraga makha taba akoina tamningiba aduga lairiba facility mayam do fazana khangminarakanda adum lo problem thokana ba MSU na paikhalaiba khongthang sing asi lamdam asida laibiriba mama pa obesing aduga student singna cooperation pibinaba MSU ki maikaidigi appeal tawjari.
Taking part in the press meet, President of KABITA Students Association, Thengsing Timung, said agents of different private universities came to different northeastern states with various false promises in 2015. The university deceived the students with promise of various facilities, including special national scholarship scheme for travel students. However, the universities failed to provide any of the facilities after the students got admission at the universities. As a result, around 70 students of KABITA Anglong suffered a great deal. Besides, around 30 students returned without completing their courses as they could not bear the expenses. Thengsing Timung said KSA held a meeting with MSU yesterday as they received information of agents of private universities coming to Manipur. The two student bodies resolved to jointly protect future of the students of the Northeast from such fraudulent schemes, Theng Sing Timong said.
As per the promises made by the university and the agencies while counseling, they promised that all the course fee will be borne by the scholarship. But the main problem is that the students are not getting the exact scholarship which can be paid for their course fee. So these are some of the problems occur in the place, and like 60 to 70 students from Karbiangon has been suffered, and most of them has to come back to their home because they cannot afford the huge amount of fees to that university.
11th Village Level Federation VLF of Jiribam CD Block was constituted at Sorok Athingbi Kuno Community Hall today. The federation, formed by 7 self-help groups at the program organized by Manipur State Rural Livelihood Mission MSR-LM, advisor of Panjal Club Jiribam L. Budiman, block mission manager of MSR-LM W. Premchand, VLF Jiribam's K.H. Ratan and N.G. Bagendro attended the program as the chief guest, president and guest of honor respectively. Speaking on the occasion, Block Mission Manager of MSR-LM W. Premchand said the VLF was formed with the main objective of helping the needy, especially widows and differently abled persons by strengthening self-help groups.
Lakai Sigi, Pilgaki, program OBI, member OBI, club, organization, Marapai, Sigan Natana, Langaki, Manipur government, Indian government, line department, sing, Notion singer, Kusam Naraga, Sakal Kongtang, Apoy Amatoina, BLFki, EC members sing, governing body sing, office bearers sing, Kusam Naraga, Pilgaki, Sakal Kongtang, Yapa, Boinavada, Amatoina, Kusam Naraga Sapinaba.
A tree plantation program was held at the ground of Lairak Welfare Association LLWA Club today. MLA Sapam Kunjakishore led the attendees in planting saplings of fruits-bearing trees. Around 50 saplings were planted at the tree plantation program attended by members of LLWA Club and Club's Women Wing. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Sapam Kunjakishore urged the club members to take care of the saplings planted today until they are fully grown and to serve the fruits from the trees to children to raise awareness on the importance of trees among the children. The 94th Foundation Day of Indian Council of Agriculture Research ICAR was observed at the conference hall of ICAR KVK Chandel yesterday. A virtual interaction program of farmers with Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar was also held as part of the observance. Chief of Monsang Panta Village NJ Vincent, Secretary of Women's Society of the village SH Rosalind, and in charge of KVK Chandel Dr. Amita were the presidium members of the program. Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar related the stories of about 75,000 successful farmers of India during the introduction program with 106 double-income farmers of the area and staff of KVK Chandel. Meritorious students in areas under the jurisdiction of Konjingbam Laikai Youth Welfare Association, Moirang Municipal Council, Ward Number 2, who passed the Class 10 and 12 State Board Examinations 2022 in First Division were felicitated yesterday. Konjingbam Laikai Youth Welfare Association, Moirang, encouraged 2 students who passed the Class 12 examination in First Division, 7 successful students who passed the Class 10 examination in First Division, and school toppers with certificates and cash incentives. Retired EO Mohendro, who attended the program, also presented cash incentives to the students. Cherapur Youth Development Club CYDC Kangabok Part 3 has destroyed brown sugar, syringes and heroin powder seized during drives against drugs at Cherapur by setting on fire. Speaking to media persons in this regard, Executive Member of CYDC Kundragon Joy Kumar said the club has so far brought around 100 drug users to mainstream and they have been admitted to rehabilitation centers. CYDC Anti-Drug Cell will continue to extend possible help to make Chief Minister N. Biren's War on Drugs mission successful, he said.
CYDC na changsilaiba drug thingba amazung yonba singbagi khongjang asida CYDC ke member anti-drug cell member kanguna hojik phawbada miyoi chama hena phagat khre hariba phagat khiba miyoi singa se ekoina wakhal tahanduna mabu hana gi pusida sem en biren singhana changsi laiba waron drug ki khongjang sida ekoigi club na ngasi bawda mateng pangduna lakli.
Yaipaba Kurajam, a student of Keats Foundation Gari Airport Road, clinched gold medals in Tai Chi Kwan Group B42 form and Tai Chi Kwan Group B SWAT 42 form at the Sub-Junior National Wushu Championship. The championship was held in Himachal Pradesh from July 10 to 14, jointly organized by Himachal Pradesh Wushu Association and Wushu Association of India. It may be mentioned that Yaipaba had also bagged a silver medal in Tai Chi Kwan Group B SWAT 42 form and bronze in Tai Chi Kwan Group B 42 form at Wushu Championship held in Tamil Nadu in March this year. Now it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Welcome you all to UNACO Residential School at Chanung, Imphal East. An exclusive co-education residential school located on a sprawling 50-acre campus will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. First academic session will begin in April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Hurry up for registration.
ट्रैफिक के नियम सिंह नियम.
Welcome back. The Indian Medical Association in a letter urged Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman for an exemption from the Goods and Services Tax (GST) for healthcare services. In the letter, IMA mentioned that the 47th GST Council meeting has recommended that, like the Cancer Therapy Evaluation Programs (CTEP), common biomedical waste treatment facilities for treatment or disposal of biomedical waste shall be taxed at 12% so as to allow them an input tax credit (ITC). IMA said these facilities were earlier in the GST exempted category and will be taxed post July 18. The 47th GST Council meeting also recommended that room rent excluding ICU exceeding Rs 5,000 per day per patient charged by the hospital will also be taxed at 5% without ITC. The IMS said in its letter that this facility was also GST exempt and is to be effective from July 18. The 16th round of Corps Commander level talks between India and China began today at the Chushul-Moldov border meeting point on the Indian side, according to the sources. The talks are being held for disengagement along the line of actual control (LAC) in eastern Ladakh, and the Indian side is led by Fire and Fury Corps Commander Lieutenant General A. Sengupta, added the sources. During the meeting, the two sides carried forward the discussions from the previous round held on January 12 this year for the resolution of the relevant issues along the LAC in the western sector. They had a detailed exchange of views in keeping with the guidance provided by the state leaders to work for the resolution of the remaining issues at the earliest. They reaffirmed that such a resolution would help restore peace and tranquility along the LAC in the western sector and facilitate progress in bilateral relations. An all-party meeting on the Sri Lanka crisis has been called on July 19 evening with briefings by Union Ministers Nirmala Sitharaman and Dr. S. Jaishankar, the government said today. Addressing reporters after the all-party meeting ahead of the monsoon session of Parliament, which was attended by leaders of various parties, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Pralhad Joshi also said that the government was open for discussion on all issues under rules and procedures. Sri Lanka's protest movement reached its 100th day today, having forced one president from office and now turning its sights on his successor as the country's economic crisis continues. Gotabaya Rajapaksa fled his palace shortly before demonstrators invaded it last weekend and on Thursday resigned from the presidency. Meanwhile, Wickremesinghe has ordered the military and the police to do whatever it takes to ensure order, and defense officials said additional troops and police will be poured to the capital on Monday to bolster security around Parliament ahead of the vote. Now let's take a quick recap at the headlines once again. Body of village woman found from debris of triple landslide, toll reaches 56, 5 still missing. Tengnoupal police seizes brown sugar worth ₹6 crore in international market, arrest one youth. And monsoon session of Parliament set to begin from tomorrow. Presidential poll falls on first day of session. And that brings us to the end of today's English News Bulletin. Keep watching MAMI TV for latest news updates. Thanks for watching.
HIV हाइबसी लंबी मरी खक्तदा मियोय अमदगी अमद संदुई
HIV positive ओइबा ममा मपादगी मचादा
सखंगदबा मियोय सिंगा कोंडोम याउदना युमान मरी थंब मतमदा HIV संदुई
मी अमगा यतुम सिरिन वाइदुना सिजनबदा HIV संदुई
अना लायंग द इकाप मतमदा HIV टेस्ट तोदबे इकाप लबनी HIV संदुई
चांग नायना अमदी नियम चुमना कोंडोम सिजनबना HIV दगी ngakthopon
sexual transmitted infection STI
हाइबदी फिनुंगी लाइना दगी सुंगाथोपंगमी
अदुगा अंगांग पामद्रबदी कोंडोम सिजनबियो
HIV हाइबा वायरस असिना HIV AIDS की मरमदा हेना कुपा मरन खंगनबगी दमक
AIDS toll free number 1097 द फोन तोबियो
इंग्लिश हिंदी नत्रगा मणिपुरी द वरी साबा यागनी
नाको AIDS app सु डाउनलोड तोबियो अमदी सिजनबियो
Welcome to Manipur International University. Admission opened for undergraduate program. MIU is an UGC recognized. MIU has a team of highly qualified and experienced faculty manning various departments that are equipped with advanced computer lab, smart classrooms and oriental library. They also provide attractive scholarships and offered unique courses. Classes will be starting from August 2022. Manipur International University, Gari Awang Lekai, near HRD Academy. Helpline numbers 889-978-8788. Manipur International University, success guaranteed.
Saina Institute of Medical Sciences, College of Paramedical and Nursing, Porompat Crossing SBI Bank and Jinikon Bishempur. Directorate of Health Service of Manipur Yauna Paramedical Council of New Delhi, Indian Nursing Council, Manipur Nursing Council, Amadi SRD Government of Indiana approved Taurava Institute ni. Institute asida 10 amadi 12 pass students singna diploma amadi BSc gi akhanaba coursing tamba yaragani. 10 pass students singi oina diploma in radiology and imaging technology, diploma in medical laboratory technology, diploma in operation theater technology, diploma in medical sterilization, diploma in dental technician, male and female health worker, diploma in electrocardiograph ECG, diploma in ophthalmic, diploma in acupuncture, diploma in dietitian. 12 pass students singi oina GNM, BSc Radiology and Imaging Technology, BSc in Medical Laboratory Technology, BSc Operation Theater Technology, Echocardiography, D.Pharm, B.Pharm, Doctor of Acupuncture, Bachelor of Alternative Medicine and Science BAMS, Doctor of Medicine in Alternative Medicine MD. Asina chingba coursing asini qualified oirabo oja singna regular class tawduna students singbu guide tawri. Practical amadi theory gi khudong chaba lairaba institute Saina Institute of Medical Sciences.
Hojikse akhoi mapa leijadraba magi habla kanamda leijadraba adumba mioi singdu oitar akhoi Saina Institute of Medical Sciences ta free of cost ta akhoi lem nomotion mahitamba pangani adusu medical line aduna hai ba lekai da kaigumba mapa leijadraba amadi orphan sing nei batagadi Saina Institute of Medical Sciences ta contact tawbiu aduga alang dugusu akhoi mai pakna akhoi mayam ga mimana ba ngamnabi dabakta akhoi puno honamina si haibas message ne tamjege Science of Medical Sciences ta chiduna
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯔꯛꯇ ꯇꯤꯟꯕꯤꯔꯝꯕꯤ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯖꯝ ꯅꯤꯡꯉꯣꯜ ꯈꯨꯃꯟꯊꯦꯝ ꯑꯣꯡꯕꯤ ꯃꯣꯃꯣꯟ ꯗꯦꯕꯤꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯖꯔꯕ ꯏꯃꯨꯡ ꯃꯅꯨꯡ ꯁꯥꯒꯩ ꯅꯥꯇꯩ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯔꯨꯞ ꯃꯄꯥꯡ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯄꯨ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯛꯂꯝꯂꯒ ꯍꯧꯈꯤꯕ ꯇꯥꯡ 12 ꯏꯉꯦꯟꯒꯤ 16 ꯄꯥꯟꯕ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯄꯣꯛꯄ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠꯇ ꯏꯁꯣꯔꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯌꯥꯗ ꯆꯪꯖꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ꯫ ꯂꯥꯛꯂꯤꯕ ꯇꯥꯡ 18 ꯏꯉꯦꯟꯒꯤ 18 ꯄꯥꯟꯕ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯥꯏꯖꯤꯡ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠꯇ ꯑꯁꯇꯤ ꯁꯟꯖꯩ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯆꯔꯒ ꯂꯥꯛꯂꯤꯕ ꯇꯥꯡ 15 ꯏꯉꯦꯟꯒꯤ 18 ꯄꯥꯟꯕ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯀꯥꯕ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠꯇ ꯁꯣꯔꯥ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯦ꯫ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯋꯥꯏꯅ ꯏꯁꯣꯔꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯌꯥꯗ ꯏꯪꯅ ꯆꯤꯛꯅ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯨꯅꯕ ꯉꯝꯖꯕ ꯍꯩꯔꯥꯡ ꯂꯩꯔꯥꯡ ꯈꯔꯗ ꯀꯠꯆꯒꯗꯧꯔꯤ꯫ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯂꯃꯟ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯏꯕꯦꯟ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯔꯨꯞ ꯃꯄꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯂꯦꯡꯕꯤꯔꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯕꯤꯔꯅꯕ ꯄꯥꯎꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯠꯊꯥꯡꯗ ꯄꯥꯎꯖꯦꯟꯖꯔꯤ꯫ ꯄꯥꯎꯖꯦꯟꯖꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯩꯁꯅꯥꯝ ꯑꯣꯡꯕꯤ ꯁꯟꯙ꯭ꯌꯥꯔꯥꯅꯤ ꯗꯦꯕꯤ ꯃꯆꯥꯅꯨꯄꯤ, ꯈꯨꯃꯟꯊꯦꯝ ꯙꯤꯔꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔ ꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯆꯥꯅꯨꯄꯥ, ꯆꯥꯟꯗꯝ ꯑꯣꯡꯕꯤ ꯁꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤ ꯗꯦꯕꯤ ꯃꯆꯥꯅꯨꯄꯤ, ꯈꯨꯃꯟꯊꯦꯝ ꯔꯥꯃꯥꯅꯟꯗ ꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯆꯥꯅꯨꯄꯥ꯫
ꯇ꯭ꯔꯥꯐꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯅꯤꯌꯣꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯀꯤꯅꯤ꯫ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯒꯥꯔꯤ ꯊꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯥꯐꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯅꯤꯌꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯏꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ꯫ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯕ ꯃꯆꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯩꯉꯥꯟꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯔꯊ꯭ꯔꯗꯤ ꯂꯦꯞꯄꯤꯌꯨ꯫ ꯀꯣꯝꯂꯥ ꯃꯆꯨꯒꯤꯅ ꯆꯠꯅꯕ ꯁꯦꯝ ꯁꯥꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯑꯁꯪꯕ ꯃꯆꯨꯒꯤꯅ ꯆꯠꯄꯤꯔꯣ꯫ ꯒꯥꯔꯤ ꯊꯧꯔꯤꯉꯩ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯒꯦ ꯈꯟꯕꯤꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣꯝ ꯊꯪꯕ ꯂꯦꯟꯗ ꯇꯞꯅ ꯆꯠꯄꯤꯔꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯇꯞꯅ ꯂꯩꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ꯫ ꯌꯦꯠꯂꯣꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯒꯦ ꯈꯟꯕꯤꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯌꯦꯠꯂꯣꯝ ꯊꯪꯕ ꯂꯦꯟꯗ ꯇꯞꯅ ꯆꯠꯄꯤꯔꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯂꯩꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ꯫ ꯆꯨꯝꯅ ꯆꯠꯀꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯤꯗꯜ ꯂꯦꯟꯗ ꯆꯠꯄꯤꯌꯨ꯫ ꯒꯥꯔꯤ ꯊꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯣꯕꯥꯏꯜ ꯐꯣꯟ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕꯤꯒꯅꯨ꯫ ꯒꯥꯔꯤ ꯊꯧꯗꯨꯅ ꯆꯠꯄꯤꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯁꯤꯠ ꯕꯦꯜꯠ ꯐꯥꯖꯤꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ꯫ ꯒꯥꯔꯤ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯊꯧꯕꯤꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯍꯦꯜꯃꯦꯠ ꯎꯞꯄꯤꯌꯨ꯫ ꯃꯥꯌꯣꯛꯅꯕꯗ ꯃꯤꯇꯔ 200ꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯒꯥꯔꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯂꯒꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯕꯤꯝ ꯂꯥꯏꯠ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕꯤꯒꯅꯨ꯫ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯆꯤꯟꯗꯅꯕ ꯄꯥꯔꯀꯤꯡ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯑꯣꯡ ꯆꯨꯝꯅ ꯒꯥꯔꯤ ꯈꯥꯝꯕꯤꯌꯨ꯫ ꯖꯦꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯣꯁꯤꯡ ꯍꯦꯟꯖꯟꯗꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯣꯞ ꯂꯥꯏꯟꯗ ꯒꯥꯔꯤ ꯈꯥꯝꯕꯤꯌꯨ꯫
Admission open, admission open.
Manipur International University Gari Awang Lekai Airport Road Imphal West undergraduate ki oina makhata pizariba course sing tamnabagi khudung jaba pizari. UGC na sakanglaba University asida highly qualified oiraba faculty members singna tongan department ta takitambigani amadi advanced computer lab, smart classroom, oriental library ki facility fangbuta natana attractive scholarship unique course ki khudung jaba su pizari. Chalibachai asigi August tagi session hauzaragani maram aduna akupa marau gidamak makhada pizariba helpline number asida contact tawbiu. Manipur International University Gari Awang Lekai Imphal West.
Nahak pukning wakal gi anaba leibra drug addiction amadi mental disorder treatment gi damak adom kari gi wari Manipur da ihan hanbo oina rehabilitation and child care center inkalakliba naha singita oiba experienced lerba doctors amadi clinical psychologists singna layingjari expert singna counseling piba 24/7 CCTV camera da monitor tawduna kupna senaba morning yoga, healthy diets, weekly health checkup, intensive daily routine. Awaba kaya dagi ngakthoknaba leijare Yaipokpa Rehabilitation and Child Care Center, Kwakaithel Akham Lekai. Adongi mathau tarabadi nakanda pijariba contact number asida pau fawbirau.
Ichabu mahitam hanba haibasi mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudoni. Slopland Public School, biggest and the finest residential school, Manipur gi oina lemjuningai oiraba, mahei tampham ama oiriba, khwaidigi chunaraba mafamda semgatlaba, CBSE the affiliate toba higher secondary school oiri. Icha singbu admission tawidana mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudol oibiu, ichagi phazabalam chat sajati ahombadu ubiu, Slopland Public School Khongjom.
HIV IBC lambi mari khaktada miyo yamadagi amada sindui
HIV positive oiba mama mapadagi machada
sakhangdaba miyo singa kondom yaudana yuman mari thamba matamda HIV sandui
mi amaga yatum siren waiduna sizinabada HIV sandui
ana layeng da ikap matamda HIV test to da ikap labani HIV sandui
jang naina amadi niyom chumna kondom sizinabana HIV dagi ngakthopon
sexual transmitted infection STI
haibadi pinungi laina dagi sunga thopongami
aduga angang pamdrabadi kondom sijinabiyo
HIV haiba virus asina mipu kanjanaba HIV AIDS ki maramda hena kupa moron khangnabagi damak
AIDS toll free number 1097 da phone tobi
English Hindi natraga Manipuri da wari saba yagani
nako AIDS app su download tobiu amadi